I really wish I was feeling more alive, like, so I could have given that more socks, but yeah, that was fun. Oh, we're just here. The number of people you can invite to the club room has increased. Yeah. So... if... And it's a big if. Why not? I have to be outside. Game Freak, it's fast travel. It doesn't have to make sense. But that's it. Like, hold on. I am gonna fly back to the club room just for a second. Because... I guess we're putting this game to bed for real. And... you know, it's been a hell of a journey. It has been a... Oh, Kieran's dorm. New. Okay, cool. Suppose we should pay him a visit, but... Oh, they're just available to summon. Oh, I thought I'd have to unlock them. Oh, that's fun then. Go on, we'll do it. Go on. Ta-ta-ta-chan! Hey Adam, I'm here! Blueberry Academy's awesome! Oh, Nimona, it's been far too long. I don't think we've met since that party, have we? These two know each other? Whoa, Lacey, right? Good to see you. I can't believe you remembered my name from just that one time we met. That's awesome. Oh, no, it's no more impressive than you remembering my name in return. And besides, how could I forget you? You created such a stir, challenging my daddy to a battle right there in your fancy party dress. Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. Once I heard he was a gym leader, I just couldn't help myself. But Daddy was so pleased with you. Hilarious. Do you know what he said? Nothing wrong with a young missy who knows what she wants. Oh, I'm glad. Clay, there it is! There's confirmation! There's the confirmation that it's Clay! Let's go! Oh, I'm glad. Clay's very kind. It's wild how different Blueberry Academy is from our school back home, huh? I snagged a quick look inside the terrarium. I can't believe it's all underwater. It all looks just like regular above water. And I heard the school puts a super heavy focus on Pokémon battling too. That means I can battle to my heart's content here, right? Right? Yeah, great, right? Yes! As soon as I've taken care of what you called me for, I'm gonna battle every student here. You know, I'm really glad you invited me, Adam. Thanks so much! Adam, welcome back! How was that trip you took with Kieran and the others? Oh, it was a piece of cake! I bet the group had everything wrapped up neat as a bow in no time. With you there. You were investigating that huge crater in the Paldea region, weren't you? To think, you came here to study abroad, and then we sent you right back to Paldea. That wasn't very well done, was it? Game Freak acknowledging the storytelling? What? What? Is that an apology? Did somebody on the Game Freak writing team sneak an apology into this game? What the hell? I want to be nice, though. It was fine. Oh, you're so understanding. If it were me, I would have been grumbling the whole time. And complaining on Zitter. Sometimes this school is a bit too permissive about things. Which is why we all have a duty to say loud and clear when we think something isn't right. Wow. Hey, if you got a few minutes, want to battle? Sure. Yes! You're on! Let's have us a fruitful battle. Oh, it's gonna be fun. Champion, Nimona! Okay. It's just not as fun without the Mochi music, is it? And down goes Lycanroc. Infernape? That's a good choice. Oh, right. Yeah, I'm part steel type. Right. Bye-bye, monkey. I think we can do this, though. Nice. No, we're gonna keep the current. Well, that stinks, but I'm still having fun. We're only getting to the best part now. Oh, she didn't crystallize? Shine, blazingly bright, our greatest treasures. There we go. And we're done. That was a great one. Yep, that was a great one for sure. And an L for me. I hope you and I keep on battling forever, Adam. Even when we're grown up. In fact, we gotta keep battling. Let's call it a promise. Here, something to seal the deal. Focus sash. Okay. Think of me when you use it. Best rifles forever. Fair enough. But I do think that's where we call it. Unless this game somehow gets more story DLC, I don't see myself coming back to this. I've never been bothered about the 7-star raids or anything like that, and God, I don't know how you improve upon the Mochi zombies, so like, how do you, like, can you? So I think this is all going into Pokemon Home, to be honest. Keep a level 1 Applin here so I can actually move everything out, but but I am very curious now which of these I'll never be able to use in the, you know, well, I say never. I won't be able to use for a while. Because Gen 10 isn't gonna, you know, have everything ready to go and readily available. Is that my shiny one? Yeah, so during the outbreak, I caught a shiny Duraludon. And oh, you know, as opposed to the regular one. I think I got a shiny Jangmo-o. No. Maybe I didn't. No, you know what happened? It wouldn't spawn in the breakouts. And I battled in the breakouts so much trying to get one to spawn that I cleared out all the breakouts. So that opportunity just whooshed right by me. And I didn't care about shiny Dratini, so I never even bothered with that outbreak, but yeah, shiny Jangmo-o was just, it wasn't meant to be. Shame too, because like it's all pink and gold and shit, and it was just very appealing color palette wise. But yeah, that's it. Like, this game has been an adventure. It's been a trip. In a lot of ways. I enjoyed the base game, but the graphical and technical issues that the game suffered with really hindered it from being like my favorite Pokemon game. No word of a lie. Then the DLC I thought might fix a lot of those issues. Somehow made it worse. Don't ask me how. Somehow made it worse. But I really enjoyed the first part of the DLC. I did. I enjoyed Kieran's story. I enjoyed this little villain origin story that we, you know, this path that we set him down because we cut him off at every turn, basically. Because our... Excuse me. Hold on. Because Game Freak protagonists are just, you know, super overpowered and, like, it's... You ever watch the Mia Jovovich Resident Evil movies and just be like, why is this Alice character so much better than characters like Jill and Leon and Chris and all of them? That's how Game Freak protagonists feel like, right? To me, anyway. And it was nice to see them kind of acknowledge this in a way where a character goes off the deep end because you've just interrupted their life in such a way that, like, is unforgivable to them. You know, I could do the Snackworth stuff because I do need an extra cub foo, but I don't know. I'm not saying I'll never come back to this. There's a few things I want to do, like get cub foo and things, but as far as streaming the game or really caring about what's in my parties and things like that, I am very much done with it. But the Kieran stuff with Ogerpon and the Loyal 3 and all of that was really good. And then when you get to Blueberry Academy, and I'm here thinking, okay, Kieran's being possessed by Pecharunt. That was my thought process the whole time because, you know, when he punches that pillar and he that little purple glow comes out or whatever, I was like, oh, okay, cool. So Pecharunt is really what's fueling this sort of this villain arc or this hatred for the main character. And I thought they'd do something fun with it. But when you get to Blueberry Academy, no, he's just an edgelord who's bossing everybody around and isn't a good person to be around. He's very toxic and unhealthy. But, you know, not toxic because of Pecharunt. So when you beat him in the Pokemon League or the BB League or whatever, the story just goes, okay, that's great, now go back to Paldea and find a turtle. Now, the turtle itself is fine. And they did kind of have Kieran not really able to let go of his hatred for you by bringing a Master Ball to that and like catching Terapagos immediately, and then Briar, who has like this meltdown as well because she's just focused on seeing Terapagos in its full glory. And all of it backfiring, like, in the worst possible ways. It's all pretty good. Like, it is all pretty good. On its own. As one cohesive story, though, Blueberry Academy falls apart so hard when compared to the, It feels like they had the story, Kieran's story as their main idea, but went, we said it'd be about Area Zero a week before launch. Yeah. Because the Area Zero stuff doesn't tie into Kieran's story in any regard. Like, in any regard. Once you've defeated Kieran, he's just out of the picture. He's just like, yeah, okay, well, we wrapped that up. And I just wish they'd done more with it. You know, I wish they'd given it the time or the payoff that it deserved. Right, now these are Megs, so I need to get rid of these. And when Meg transfers my iron paradoxes into home, we're just going to trade those back. But I need to put them in home anyway, so they count on the home Pokedex. Yeah, it is a letdown, just how much Kieran's story crumbles and falls apart. And to the point where I'm like, yeah, the Blueberry Academy DLC is just such a dud ending. Because you get back to the Academy after all, and it's like, we're friends now, roll credits. There's no real satisfying finish to that story. But then this happened. Then the epilogue happens. You go into Mystery Gift, you download the Pechaberry thing, and it's 2 hours of a zombie movie in... oh no. What? It's a I hope I didn't lose everything. Like, it's a horror movie for 2 hours. Like, that's so good. You know, well, as much of a horror movie as, like, Pokemon's, you know, world and way of storytelling will let it be, but you can tell there's a writing team there that is trying to branch out of whatever has been, you know, is trying to branch out of all of this. Or whatever rut that the series is stuck in. And I'm not, like, I'm not overly excited for potential Black and White remakes, just based on how the remakes for Diamond and Pearl went. But this little epilogue segment here, that gives me hope. Maybe wrongfully, but it does give me hope that they've something else coming down the pipeline. Actually, where is Pecharunt? There. Maybe Pecharunt's not compatible with home yet or something? That doesn't make sense. I don't know why it glitched out, so I'm just gonna see if I can save this at least. Okay. And now I can go back in and try to store Pecharunt. But, you know, maybe one day I'll open it back up. If I feel like I want a second Cubfu or, you know, anything along those lines where I can, maybe look at this game with a fresh set of eyes, one that's forgotten about the glitches and the blinding and, like, the cold areas as you're flying over the world. And hell, even today we had the glitch where Miraidon didn't load in, so we were just riding around on nothing. It wasn't until I tried to fly that it loaded in. So... okay, so the issues with Pecharunt. That's fine. I'll come back for it later. The issues with Pecharunt. I thought that might be it. Yeah, so I really did. I just really hated how disconnected Terapagos was. Like, my real feelings on Indigo Disc were going to be that, like, Kieran was possessed by Pecharunt the whole time. Just tying it back to Kieran and Ogerpon, because Pecharunt was part of the Pokemon that, you know, tormented Ogerpon back in the day. And then maybe you'd use Terapagos to stop it or something. I don't know, maybe just tie all these new Pokemon together in a neat little package. But, yeah, that's what I get. That's what I get for thinking, I suppose. 990 Pokemon registered. Jesus. Like, Pecharunt is there, so I don't know why I can't save it in home. It's there. Like, let me put it in. But Meg has my two of these, so I'll be swapping those back, and that'll fill that out. How do I not have a Baxcalibur? Oh, sorry, Frigid. Oh, that one, the middle one. Oh. Alright, I'll go in and level it up at some point. I'll fix that later, I don't care right now. But has good ideas, can't seem to pull a coherent story together. Yeah. So... But it really just had me coming away from Indigo Disc feeling kind of meh. Like, even if I hadn't fantasy booked myself into a corner with all of this, it just kind of let me down. Like, you know, the bar was low, but Jesus. Let me see if I can... Is it here? We'll just let this, Yeah, there we go. And... there. Whee! There's no Miraidon. Just none. And then when I tried to fly, it popped in. So, like, stuff like that is still happening, what, a year after release? And how many patches or updates to the game? Stuff like that is still happening. But... God damn if this wasn't worth it. This alone. Earworm of the year. This was worth it, you know. This was worth it all by itself. But, yeah. You know, it's great. But, so when, Ben, you asked, like, is it wrong that, like, you see the epilogue as a reason to get the DLC more than anything else? No. No, I don't. Based on, like, how much care seemed to be put into this little 2-hour romp, it's actually quite I think it's quite an agreeable opinion, to be fair. But yeah, I don't know if I'll be in a rush to pick up the Gen 10 games. Black and White I'll probably end up picking up because they're my they're my favorites. So, like, the Black and White remakes, if they're happening, some people are speculating something to do with Johto, because there's a lot of Johto references in these games as much as there is Unova references. But, yeah. But after Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, just, you know, copy-pasted the source code and gave it a new coat of paint, I'm cautious, to say the least. So, I guess we'll see. Yeah, Pokemon Day is only around the corner. I'm sure we'll know by the end of February what to expect for this year from the franchise. But Generation 10, oh, I don't know if, you know, I don't know if I'll be in a rush to get those games day one. You know, Scarlet and Violet are kind of, you know, once bitten, twice shy. I think that's the expression. Gen 10 is just a lot of Ben 10 references. They're going to announce 3 separate games, all for this year. I mean, that's kind of what happened with Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and Arceus, right? That is kind of like those games came out within 2 months of each other, so not exactly anything new there, but oh. Well, look, guys, I'm gonna go and rest for a bit because I'm starting to fade. I don't know if I'm gonna do a second stream today. I don't know if I'm up to that, but who knows? I might get bored at like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and just be like, okay, go on, we'll try and fight Skaith again on .hack. I'm not making any promises on that one, but we'll see. But just thank you all for hanging out with me today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you're dreaming of that. I hope you're dreaming of that music, you know, for the next few weeks, because I certainly will be. But on that note, I'll see you all soon, one way or another. And if I'm not back later today, I'll certainly be back with Meg, hopefully tomorrow. Well, I say certainly and hopefully, that's a contradiction. I will hopefully be back tomorrow with Meg and more Raincode. But yeah, I'll see how I feel in a few hours and if I'm up to another round of .hack. But until then, take care of yourselves, guys.